and welcome to my channel, Boundless Books. It is almost 2016, which means very soon there will be a whole bunch of new releases. So today I've picked a selection of books coming out in early 2016 that I think sound really interesting. I'll run through the list in chronological order, starting in January and going from there. I'll also include links in the description box down below of all the books that I mentioned in this video, so if you're interested, be sure to check that out. Now let's get started with this list. On January 5th, the novel Passenger by Alexandra Bracken will be coming out. She's the author of the Darkest Mind trilogy, which I read and really enjoyed, and her new novel involves time travel and pirates. I really don't need to know too much more than that. That sounds really interesting. I love time travel, I love swashbuckling adventures, so this just sounds like the perfect mix, and I will definitely be picking this up when it comes out. Also coming out on January 5th is The Imposter Queen by Sarah Fine. I read her Guards of the Shadowlands series, and I really enjoyed the first novel in that series. I thought it went a little downhill after that, but I'm still eager to read this new novel from her. It involves a young woman who is intended to inherit the throne, and along with it, powerful magic. Unfortunately, something goes awry, and she does not inherit this magical ability and is instead forced to go into exile. Coming out on January 19th is the novel Sword and Verse by Catherine Macmillan. She's a new author, so I really don't know too much about her. However, I was really intrigued by the premise of the story. It takes place in a society where there is slavery and all but the nobility are allowed to read, and follows a young woman who is a slave. However, she has the ability to read. Rather than be punished for this ability, she's plucked out of a life of manual labor and elevated to the position of a tutor. Coming out on February 2nd is the novel Assassin's Head by Sarah Ayres, and this book is described on Amazon as a mix of Game of Thrones and Romeo and Juliet. Cool. I don't really know much more about it besides that, but I'm pretty much sold. Also, it has the word assassin in the title, so I pretty much have to read this book. On February 9th, The Glass Sword by Victoria Avallard is coming out. This is the second series in the Red Queen trilogy. So I read The Red Queen back when it came out, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm intrigued to see where Mare's story goes next. On February 11th, Earth's End by Elise Kova comes out. So this is the third and hopefully final book in the Air Awakens trilogy. This series follows a young woman who discovers that she has the rare magical ability to control air. And the second book in this series ended on quite a literal cliffhanger, so I'm really interested to see how this ends. I have a feeling that I could be really disappointed by the final book if some of the things that I suspect might happen. However, I have already read the first two, so I'm really interested to see how the series ends. And last on the list, coming out on March 19th, is The Winter's Kiss by Maria Rakowski. So this is the final book in the Winter's Curse trilogy. I really enjoyed the first book in the series, which is set in a Romanesque society and follows a young woman who is the daughter of a famous general and her interactions with one of her slaves. I thought the second book in the series was a bit of a filler. A lot of the plot lines weren't advanced as much as I had hoped. So I'm really excited for this final book to come out and hopefully tie things off nicely. So there it is, my selection of novels that I'm really looking forward to in 2016. Please let me know in the comment section below what novels you're looking forward to in 2016. I'd really like to hear from you guys. And until next time, my name is Laura, and thanks for watching. Bye! For my inaugural YouTube video, I thought I would go into my top 10 books of all time so you guys can get a little bit of a sense of the kind of books that I like to read.